I wanted to do a bit of a talk on the pack, or make a cuppa. To say something, here's the pack here. It's made of a good material. I'll read in, go into the instructions of it. I've had it a while now, but super light. Well, it was good this morning till once the fog lifted, and yeah, this is the Deuter bag, and the ergonomics of it. I kept the brochure. Some's in English, some's not. Air Comfort's Sensitive Pro System. I don't think it's in English. Oh yeah, it is. Comfortable and energy conserving. For heavier loads, the frame transfers most of the load away from the pivoting active fit shoulder straps onto the more stable pelvis via pivoting Veriflex. How's that? There is bits and pieces in. Less perspiration, greater endurance. A permanently elastic spring steel frame maintains consistent mesh tension for greater ventilation and increased performance. It's, yeah, as I said, it's the Deuter, I'd say, Deuter. It's Germany, but I don't think it's made in Germany. Trying to find out. I got it for $320, but the price is $400. The material, see what there's so many pockets on it. I'll come up a bit closer and we can do a little bit more of that. Deuter is built for our passion for the mountains, which is why we consistently strive for innovative product solutions. It's what makes Deuter such a dependable partner and gives you the freedom of to explore. Okay, it's a Futura Pro series, 40 litre. I'm trying, as I say, the weight of it, it's with the weight of the packs, 1,620 grams, which is really light compared to the old days when we used to have the bloody steel frames. Can't get over that. And I'll go into it a little bit in more detail, a little bit the pockets you can use them, why you can't use them. I've done a few photos already. I'm trying to figure out the as I said, the what happens at the effective flow transfer thanks to permanently elastic steel frame. The kettle's still going. yeah. If you look at the, there's the frame there. The pack actually stays off your back, so you don't get sweat. It's pretty well cushioned. Got a couple of grass seeds in here. There's one grass seed. Get rid of that. But it's perfect for what I want. I had another. You probably see me carrying. The only thing is it's black, but if you're concerned about your well-being in the bush while you're walking around, it's got this raincoat underneath here. You can throw over, so if you're walking around, you'd see that pretty good, wouldn't you? But protects all your, like I carry cameras, so I needed added protection for keep my cameras dry and that. As I said this morning, my kettle's dropped. I slept all right. I didn't even sleep in a sleep bag. It was that warm last night, and then we had rain, and then fog. So, as I said before, while I was filming the deer, there's deer just down the back here, not far from me actually. It's got a lot of little they're really well made, little elastic clips and stuff like that. You can, if you wanted to put an air mattress, or you want this one here, you can put, what I might do is I'll come up closer, so you can put your sleeping bag in there, no worries. The material's water resistant. I'm just trying to find out what the material is, but look, I've been shopping around for a good medium-sized Daypack, something that can carry me cameras, and this has got so many features on it. It's got pockets on the side, both sides. You can fit an iPhone in here. I can't get my Samsung in there when the thing, I can fit it in, but it's too tight. But yeah, it's probably, if it was a little bit bigger, it'd be perfect. You can attach other little clamps on here. You can put actually, what I'd suggest, if you've got your phone with you and you're using it, so like you could probably clip it on just here. You can buy the holsters to clip onto that. The belt buckles, they're very light. That's what makes it so light. As I said, just a tad over 1,600 grams. And yeah, I just want to reiterate one thing. I don't get these given to me or anything. I don't get sponsored. I do the reviews because I enjoy them, and it's not about money to me. It's about telling you new potential hunters what equipment's available. Probably because now I'm retired, I can look at this stuff more than most. Do I know everything? No, I don't know everything, but I suppose over 45 years of hunting, about sambar and equipment, we've been through the ringers over the years. I mean, this stuff like that. My old backpacks, what we used to use was steel frame, and by the time you got in, they weighed more than what your gear weighed sometimes. But carting venison and all that out, it's good. One suggestion: if you do cart venison out, you need to put it in some, what I don't advise it to put into plastic bags, but to keep your gear clean, bone it out, and you can put your venison in plastic bags and throw it in there so it doesn't soil the backpack. That's one little tip I can give you. Another tip is too, like here with your sleeping bag, that adds as a pillow. If you're walking somewhere and you want to just want have something to drink and something to eat, and you're feeling a bit buggered, you can just put that as a pillow and lay down on it. Yeah, the material, I've never seen it before, but look, as I said, smells, doesn't have a pungent smell or anything like some of the synthetics. It's not, like as I said, we're not leather away a ton. It's ultralight material just for these packs. Yeah. I'm just waiting to get things dry at the moment. I'm going to have a cup of coffee too. So I'll do a little bit more, show the pockets up close up, but well designed. I love it. And as I said, everyone's torso is a little bit different. You can make it, you can adjust the harness on it. Always remember too, when you actually try and put most of your weight around your hips with your there, so that'll, and what that does, and try and balance. What's the beauty of this one? It's not got aluminium or anything in it. It's made of, like I say, a big plastic insert inside, which most of them are. But this ventilation things, and I've never seen it before, but I've tried it, and it's just nice to come back and not have bloody wet back. So, as I said, I do this, I don't get sponsored by anything, I don't get paid. Even doing the Litre reviews, I do it just out of, because I love my glass in my photography and in my optics. And as far as the average guy knows, I probably know more about glass. Why some of my old footage goes back 30 or 40 years ago is because I was using good glass. If I was using inferior glass, well, the footage would be shot to pieces. But back even then, chromatic aberration, colour rendering was so important. That was one thing I learnt as a young guy, and then I've just passed it on with the new technology, cameras, phones. A lot of blokes are using their phones now. They do. You're not going to get the quality you're going to get out of say a high-end mirrorless camera or DSLR camera with a great lens. As I said, that's what hunting is to me. I enjoy it. I just love getting up here. As I said, it wasn't real. I was expecting it to be quite dry this morning. I was going to go out first light and hopefully see a few deer, but I didn't get away from here till 10 o'clock. It was raining, it was wet. By the time I had brekkie, and I was still waiting for me swag to dry out. Yeah, it's just like this. The environment changes constantly here. As I say, middle of summer, we got longer days, warmer day and warmer hours, so it dries off. But it's on the turn now. We'll start to. We've had a bit of rain, and as soon as the ground gets a bit of moisture in it, and not so much heat, they're starting to shoot a little bit, but other animals are eating it at the moment. There's deer, wombats, kangaroos. Yeah, there's plenty in here eating it. So, well, I'll do a little bit of summary, just a close up of the pack, and we can go from there. Yeah, as I said, look, no worries. Just throw it on your shoulder with all your gear. Normally I've got a couple of cameras, my binos. I don't do the backpacking much. I normally pack from the car. I'll tell you, I'm going to have a lovely cuppa in a minute. It goes on like this. Normally what I do, I'll be carrying me tripod and me binos, and with a few cameras. What else would I have in here? A couple of plastic bags to keep everything dry when it rains, binoculars, my jackets, a bit of cloth underneath here to cushion my cameras too, phone. Actually, I don't know where my phone is, better find it. But yeah, we'll see. I'll do another review in 12 months on this Deuter and let you know exactly what's going on with it. So, if anyone's interested in the equipment I use when I'm actually hunting up here, okay, you can see ultralight. The pack's ultralight. It's made of a synthetic material they're called the Deuter. Futura Pro 40. And I looked at it because I'm looking at the harness. See, there's an opening. That there, so you don't losing sweat from your there. It ventilates your spine, back on your back. The pack itself only weighs approximately 1,600 grams, a little tad over 1,620 grams. As I said, I've looked at Mac packs. I honestly think this is better than Mac pack. Just the pelvic part, because I've been hunting for a long time, so longevity. Realistically, we couldn't hunt with stuff like we had this sort of materials and backpacks and footwear that we got now. You know, even our hunting clothes. Will go back and you look back at what's it, 25, 30. 37 years ago, we were hunting in jeans and army disposal, Aussie disposal stuff. Virtually army cotton, and once you got that wet, that weighed a ton. But the technology's gone into for hiking and hunting. As I said, at my age, I'm still hunting today. I've just been out filmed probably about a dozen deer. I didn't see any, like this time of year, you're not going to see stags in hard ant. There is one a week ago, I seen him, he was about 28. Really nice head. Yeah, so I'm trying to get stuff. The wind's probably blowing water off the leaves. It's not actually raining. But what I'll do, I'll just show you the duck's guts of this pack. Very small clips. You just open them up. As I said, really well made. I love this. See, like you can't pull on that until you hit that and it opens up. It's not one of those sort of ones. And then when you want to close it, you just go like that, right up. So all you do is hold that with one hand and pull it open. It opens extension of the thing. All my cameras, my DSLRs, binos go into this. And yeah, I'll plus my phone. I can put my phone here. If you own an iPhone, because I don't. I own a Samsung, but the iPhones will find. But the Samsungs are a little bit bigger in dimensions, so I can fit it in, but good if your car keys put in there. Other items of importance. You can put a first aid kit in this. It's written on there, first aid kit. If I can show you, there it is there. And it's just got these knacky like pockets. I put all my audio stuff in this top, audio and recovery gear, like little bits and pieces, band-aids, whatever, go in there. So there's those two pockets. There's one in here, another pocket here. You can throw into that. Then you can, because I carry tripods, I carry 2 tripods. I put a bottle of water in here. This is made of this mesh. You've got mesh in the front where I'll take, if you're a fisherman, great, you can take a chair in there, one of those little compact chairs, very comfortable, it'll fit in that really easy. Then you've got another pocket here on this side, and what's good, alright, sleeping bag can go into that part there, really good. And then the piece de resistance. If it's raining, like it has been, I didn't bother to put it on. You've got this waterproof cover. Probably for hunting reasons, I'd probably rather an orange. That'd be good. But I mean, you'd have to be colourblind not to see that. But you're carrying that, and you'd see that stand out like a neon sign. And there it is there. They're a Deuter Futura Pro 40 litre pack, and that does ample. The guys got bladders. You can put bladders, water bladders in here with an extension, so you can suck on your water as you're walking. Then you've got the adjustments for your shoulder. I won't change them because I've done them for me. I was using this yesterday. I had 2 cameras, 2 tripods, a couple of I normally, sometimes I won't carry this. Well, in case there is other hunters in the area, I'll put this on when I'm filming and all that, so I can get close to the deer, which happened yesterday. I got fairly close to the deer. Yeah, all these adjustments, so you can do, but probably, comparing to the packs, when I looked at packs, that got my attention. That ventilation, it sits away from your back. So what happens is you're not sweating down the well of your back, and when you're sweating, that means you're losing energy and getting fatigued quicker. But having that there, it's honestly, I've had a couple of guys look at it and they loved it. They're actually going to buy them. Yeah, packs are expensive. As a hunter, we're all looking for something that's good quality and reasonable. We're not going to go and buy outlandish equipment that's going to cost us an arm and a leg. Sometimes you do, as I said, with your optics, your cameras. I'll expend because you can't beat the quality in them. But yeah, Deuter, never heard of them before, but. Yeah, I've heard of Mac packs. I looked at the Mac packs. Looked at this. Yeah, just what I needed, because I needed pockets for cameras and audio equipment, things I can just throw in quick on the move. But as I said, normally all my valuable items go into the main thing, and I carry plastic bags here just in case, if it does pour, just to be on the safe side, or maybe out filming when it's raining, something to throw over the camera so you'll see the rain but the camera's not getting wet. And yeah, love it. As I said, I've only had it a few months. See, there's something in there now. Oh yeah, well, there's my plastic bags. They're in there now. I just throw them. You can throw it over your camera equipment, because camera equipment doesn't like a lot of rain. It can take a bit of mist. But all these little functionalities, little straps, so you can tie things on the outside. For the bloke that want to hunt, the apple stock packs were the only ones that patented where you could put a scabbard in between your pack and then your bag, and they were brilliant. They were made of not this type of material, which they probably, if they were, they'd be even lighter again. But you could, I think you can make some, if you're innovative, you could probably put something, you can carry your rifle. If you're hunting, you're only going to carry your rifle on you all the time. But when you're moving about or you shot a deer and you want to get, you could probably you can get like a little harness to go on this pack. Because now I don't use a rifle these days, so I'd rather film the deer. I find it more challenging, but that was wet this morning. I just left that out. Didn't matter. But I should have packed it in the vehicle really, but I didn't. But it's dry. If that was canvas, like the old canvas bags, you'd be waiting a week for it to dry out, and then it gets into your harness. Then every kilo is detrimental. Longevity as long as you hunt. That's why I say, someone asked me, "Oh, Reg, you don't hunt in hunting boots, too heavy, way too heavy for me." I wouldn't probably be hunting today if I kept hunting with hunting boots. I've used them. I've had Mendels, I've had Scarpas, too heavy. When you want to, a lot of times you're moving really fast. But look, they cost me $100 and something bucks. I don't know what Mendels or Scarpas cost you. They're great for if you've got weak ankles or you got some sort of repetitive injury, ankle injury or something like that, or leg injury. Perhaps that's the reason I haven't got any leg injuries, because fatigue is the biggest exponent to injuries. When you're fatigued, you've got heavy feet. Well, it's like tyres. You can't run a car on without tyres. Same here. We can't run around in bare feet. I'd love to. You'd imagine, like the Indians did in moccasins. That'd be great. But there's a few snakes here. Yeah, they're a Gore-Tex. You're not going to stop them. Like some people used to put waterproof socks. I mean, that mainly makes your feet sweat more. What you do is just pull over, just rinse them out, or tighten, rinse them hard, get the water out. And these dry so much faster than hunting boots, and they don't weigh a ton, which will cause more injuries. But that's me. That's me. And I mean, I suppose, I suppose old Father Time, I suppose. Yeah, I'm still hunting. Most of the guys aren't. For how long, I don't know. I turned 73 this year, so I'm still going into the escarpment country. Admittedly, not as fast as I used to. I said I walk up the hills now, I don't run up the hills. But yeah, that's the pack. And I'll probably do another review on this later on, and I'll let you know if it's tattered. I mean, it's only new. It's only a month old, and that's done a fair bit of work already. I just like the concept of it. Yeah, you can throw like me camo top. You can throw that in there, and you can put an extended pack if you're carrying meat bags or something like that. You could probably. It's got enough little other things on it too to attach it to the pack. But in saying that, more weight, there's a possibility of doing more injuries, so you've got to be careful. Sometimes it's better off to relay stuff. That's what we used to do. If it was the packs all too heavy, we just divvy it up and do 2 trips just to save. Weight can do wonderful things to knees and Achilles and ankles. Common sense prevail. Let common sense prevail. But anyhow, that's some of the gear I use, and I'm still hunting. And I turned 73 on the 4th of July this year, and today is the 14th of January 2025. So, and I just love it up here, just like the isolation of being here myself. I've got a few mates I hunt with. I love hunting with them, but everyone's committed. That's the problem as you get older. You don't have that luxury of time. Like when you're younger, you got all the time in the world, but as you get older, you got to make the most of it. So that's what I'm here doing this, and fortunately enough to film probably about 20 deer in the last 12 hours, so which is good. And then I lost a bit of critical time this morning because of the whiteout. Because it's, as I said, it's this area you wouldn't. This is normally green, and I just walk down into the escarpment down there, and yeah, and I have fun. Old weary bones. Anyhow, that's how it is.